to absolutely rocking the ACC last night. A sold-out show, another sold-out show tonight. And what we're talking about here with Winston is how if you didn't get a ticket to the concert, you can still watch.
You can still watch,
yeah.
And it's part of this larger trend that all of these bands, a lot of these bands now are banning a lot of, those selfie sticks and the periscopes and the
But how do you control it? That's the thing. People are always going to bring in their smartphones.
I remember when Periscope first came out, I believe Kevin was at the Neil Diamond concert.
Yeah.
And there was we had this whole conversation about whether or not you should be streaming this, whether you're allowed to, how do you control it. But a lot of these bands are, saying if you're going to do it anyways, let us do it properly.
Let us have the control over it.
So U2 taking their shows on Meerkat, and there was that whole element of live interaction. There were the comments, there were the hearts, all that with Periscope. But they were doing it on Meerkat, which is Periscope's biggest competitor.
Yeah.
But a lot of other bands are also taking their concerts and shows to YouTube and Yahoo and a lot of the different online sites. So really interesting to see how this shift is happening.
Because it's inevitable.
It is inevitable.
So they know they can't control the issue, so why not control it in their own way? If you want to check out their live stream, by the way, so how do you check them out?
Their live stream?
Yeah.
When they do go live, and they'll probably go live again tonight, if you go on their Twitter account, it'll say that they're live. They'll send a little tweet out, and then there's a link, and it'll open up on your smartphone, and you can watch like everybody else.
There you go.
But it's one of those.
It's a different experience.
If you can't fight them, join them.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still. I think there's still a great, point to going to the concert in person. There's nothing like experiencing an in-person concert.
Absolutely.
But for those who can't make it or couldn't buy tickets, well, there's just another way to interact with them.
We're also talking Pan Am, of course.
Yeah, we're talking about Instagram first.
Oh, Instagram first. This is interesting. You're excited about this.
I'm really excited. A lot of foodie. Are you on Instagram?
I have an account. I think I've posted one picture. It was obviously of Brian, and then I just quit.
Brian the dog.
Yeah, obviously.
Instagram photos getting bigger and better.
Yeah.
This is a huge story in the tech world because a lot of people have been asking for larger photos. It's larger resolution photos, so you can get that much closer to your food shots.
Okay, so you post a lot of food stuff. This isn't you.
This is an example of. This is a sample photo, but you can just see the detail in the photo.
Okay, I mean, I guess...
To Instagrammers, this is really exciting.
This is a big deal, and it launched yesterday.
And what they're doing is they're slowly rolling it out to all of the users. So you're going to slowly see this update on your phones, and you'll be able to post larger photos, so it's big.
So with your food stuff, it's like you're up close and personal, and you're eating it right there.
You're practically eating it.
There you go.
Yeah.
But not.
But not. Waze. Have you heard of the app Waze? Kevin loves it.
No.
Okay, Waze is an app that helps you save time with traffic.
Okay.
And this gives you kind of suggested routes and all of that.
Look how happy they look carpooling.
Yeah, Google bought this service, and they launched this new service called RideWith, and it's really interesting. It's in Israel right now, but I'm sure it's just a matter of time before it comes to Toronto. But what RideWith does, and it seems kind of interesting because it should be here for the Pan Am Games.
Considering it the HOV debacle, yeah.
Exactly. It's a carpooling app, and it helps you find neighbors that are going to similar places, and you can match up with these neighbors, and you can find other carpoolers to join you, and for a nominal rate, maybe like $1.42 a person, you help chip in with gas and time and maintenance, and you make money as the driver, and renters, or rather riders can come in with you. You can ride the HOV lane and save that much more time.
So it's basically Uber share, but you could be the driver as well, and vice versa. You could jump on, you could be the driver.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in Israel now. When it comes to Toronto, I don't know what the implications will be in terms of insurance and all of those conversations we've been having with Uber.
This is the whole other ball game with Uber, the taxi industry, and then if this comes...
But it goes back to that whole conversation that, the city of Toronto needs to have that conversation about how we regulate these apps and how it's not just a matter of taxis out there. There's so many different ways of sharing rides and jumping into strangers' cars. How are we going to regulate it? How are we going to control it?
It's the changing times. People are looking for options that are also easy on the pocketbook.
Exactly, and it's not just a matter of public transit anymore. Members, like private citizens, are taking this matter in their own hands.
Okay. Look out for this one potentially coming to Toronto. Thank you very much, Winston. Let's go to more on the roads now.